This is the brief on the legendary WW2 air duel between the US F4F Wildcat and the Japanese A6M. So what we're talking about here are two iconic carrier-based fighters that basically defined the air war in the early Pacific conflict. You had Japan's philosophy of maximum agility going up against the American focus on pure durability and protection. First up, the Mitsubishi A6M. When it showed up in 1940, it absolutely dominated. It was probably the best carrier fighter in the world, super fast, with an incredible climb rate and just insane maneuverability. But here's the catch. It was so light because they'd left out crucial things like pilot armor and self-sealing fuel tanks, a real glass cannon. Second, on the American side, you've got the F4F Wildcat. Now, this plane was heavier, yeah, and definitely slower. It couldn't turn with a zero to save its life, but this thing was built like a tank. It had armor, it had those self-sealing fuel tanks, it could take a beating that would make a zero just, disintegrate in midair. Even Japanese aces were shocked by how tough it was. Finally, how do you beat a more nimble fighter? Well, Allied pilots got clever. They developed new tactics, like boom and zoom attacks, but the real game changer was the thatch weave. This was a brilliant two-plane maneuver where two Wildcats would turn towards each other, basically using one another as bait to lure a pursuing zero right into the wingman's guns. In the end, it was the Wildcat's ruggedness and some really smart flying that allowed the Allies to survive and win against a technically superior dogfighter.